Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm Chris, and today I'm going to show you how to install what is probably the best front license plate bracket for your Tesla Model 3. And it's called the Bandit, and it is probably 100 times better than what Tesla gives you, which is this little adhesive plastic piece to mount your front license plate, which to me is a joke and I would never want touching my car. This is what you get delivered to your door. Little box with a fancy sticker on the outside so you know what you're getting. And then inside it was wrapped in this bubble wrap. Nice little add-on. This is the full piece here. You can see it's all heavy duty. I think in the instructions it calls it marine plastic. So it's all CNC'd. It's a really beautiful piece and it feels super solid. You get your little hardware kit including the tool, and you'll need Phillips screwdriver to actually install the plate onto this. And then it comes with your instruction sheet here, which is straightforward and easy to follow. And we're going to go ahead and install it right now. Our first step is going to be to center ourselves on this lower grill here. And so you could just take a look at the Tesla emblem here and eyeball it down to the lower grill, and you'll see that this vertical slat right here is dead center on this lower grill, and we're going to want to put the Bandit to the left and to the right of this vertical slat end. We don't want to come in at the top entrance. We want to come in at the second slot right here. So on the back of the Bandit you have these two pieces here. What you want to do is run them inside like this when you're going through that second slot. So just keep them tucked in toward the center and then put that in on either side of that vertical slot. So just have some patience and that'll fall in behind the grill. Again, you want to put those pieces the same horizontal way as the grill itself, and then they'll drop right behind it and lay vertical. See, this is what it looks like trying to get you behind there. You can see it's tucked behind that grill now on both sides, and then we'll just get our hardware and screw that on so it's not going anywhere. Alright, so it's time to grab your hardware bag. Grab these two screws. They've got Allen heads at the top, and they give you a little tool to use. If you want to use that, that's perfectly fine. But if you're looking to use one of your own tools, it's a 4mm head. You just got to be careful not to tighten these down too much. You want to snug them up, but you don't want to over tighten them because that plastic grill is probably easily breakable. So you want to snug them up, but not too much. So what you want to do here is try to line the back piece screw hole with the front piece. There you go. You could see they're lined up right there. It's a neat little trick. And then you can get your screw and put that and get that hand started. And then you could do the same with the other side. So things aren't really snugged up yet. What you want to do is check that vertical slat and make sure that you're equidistant on both ends so that you're centered in that front grill there before you start to snug up those 4 bolts. Try to snug them up evenly. See, that's about even. Snug up the top, bottom. Again, not too tight because you don't want to crack that grill. That's on there pretty good. That's not going anywhere. So we're on there pretty solid. What I like about this piece is you got space behind if you want to get in there while you're washing your car. You got space between your front bumper and that front plate holder. And this thing is really not going anywhere. I mean, when it gets, you know, when you're flying at highway speeds, it's probably gonna deflect a little bit, but nothing serious. It really actually hits. Before it hits your front bumper up here, it hits on these bottom brackets right in here. So it has some nice hardware in the back. I didn't show you, but the top two bolts have set screws on them, so they will not go anywhere. So even if the two bottom bolts come out, those top ones are staying in there, so you don't have to worry about losing this license plate mount on the highway or anything like that. So it wasn't cheap. It was over $100 for this, and I'm not sponsored by this company at all. I spent my money on it, and it took about 2 weeks to get to me. And you can order it directly from this website here, and wait 2 weeks and you get it, and you can install it like this, and you know what you're getting. It's a nice piece, and let me just show you the final steps here, putting the plate on. In that hardware bag, they gave you 4 screws. Those 4 screws are for putting your front plate on that bracket. Now, if you are in the unfortunate position of living in a state that requires you to install a front license plate, this is a superb solution for you. And I mean, it doesn't get any more specific than being for the Tesla Model 3. I mean, you have ones that get installed in the tow hook cover area, which are very general, and sometimes the threads in those tow hooks are actually different, so you got to be careful which ones you order, because they might actually not work for you. But this one is just, you saw how easy it was to install. It's a really solid product. Yeah, it's probably on the expensive side, but it makes it look good. I mean, there you go. That's the front plate installed. Seriously, one of the best products out there for the Model 3. And it sounds ridiculous, but if you're one of the unfortunate people that live in the, 31 states that require a front license plate, this is what you're going to want to get. Again, it's a little pricey. Some things are worth it. I mean, you pay for quality, and this is one real-world example of that. I hope this video helped you out. Maybe make the decision to buy this or something else, or just run front plate free. I don't know, but you risk getting a ticket. And I think in New Jersey it's almost $100, so it's not worth it. So here's the thing. If you don't run with a front plate in New Jersey, you're running the risk of getting a $100 ticket. And you're most likely going to get pulled over, an inconvenience, and you're going to have to pay a $100 fine. So why not put that $100 toward the front plate bracket to begin with? I will be making a lot more Tesla videos, specifically the Tesla Model 3 videos in the future. So be sure to subscribe. I'll review more items. I'll tell you more about the car. It is a performance Model 3 with the performance upgrade package. So it's a special breed of car. And, well, there's a lot to say about it. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll see you soon.